Made news for years in the early 2000s, and now a new bombshell has put it into the headlines once again.
Scott Peterson was convicted of killing his pregnant wife, Lacey, but now a group is reevaluating that case. Here's Tim Pulliam with the new investigation.
A surprising development in the high-profile case of Scott Peterson, the man convicted of killing his pregnant wife and unborn son in 2002. In new court documents, the Los Angeles Innocence Project, a nonprofit known for helping overturn hundreds of convictions, is asking the court to take another look at the case. The group filing a motion stating evidence has been discovered that points to Mr. Peterson's innocence and points to the actual perpetrators of the crimes against Lacey and Connor Peterson. The motion claims witnesses who saw Lacey the morning she went missing were not properly interviewed and that a burglary near the Peterson home around the same time was not fully investigated. They also want DNA testing of a charred van found a mile away. Lacey Peterson went missing Christmas Eve 2002. The 27-year-old's body and unborn baby found months later in the San Francisco Bay. Peterson taken into custody, maintaining his innocence.
Everybody sitting at home wants the answer to the same question. Did you murder your wife?
No, I did not. And I had absolutely nothing to do with her disappearance.
Peterson was convicted and originally sentenced to California's death row. That sentence was overturned after finding that potential jurors were erroneously dismissed. Now 51, he's serving a life sentence for their murders.
In this case, there was an enormous amount of evidence against Scott Peterson. What they're ignoring here is the evidence that was actually presented against him. The fact that the body was found exactly where he said he was fishing, 90 miles away from his home. That his girlfriend had him on tape admitting that he had said his wife was gone before she died. The fact that Scott Peterson gave different accounts of where he was either golfing or fishing, depending on who he talked to.
Legal experts say the next steps would be a response from the prosecution, either agreeing with the group's motions or contesting them. If contested, a judge could grant a new hearing. Tim Pulliam, ABC News, Los Angeles.
The Innocence Project works to free people who have been wrongly convicted. They use DNA and other technology that's advanced since cases were taken to trial.
That includes the case of Adnan Syed, featured in the Serial podcast. He was released from prison in 2022.